Did you hear this? Tesla just secured 85 million ounces of silver. No, that's not a typo. 85 million ounces. But here's the shocking part. This isn't just about Elon Musk taking a step ahead. This moment could change the entire future of the electric vehicle industry. The question is, are you going to be on the right side of it? It's January 13th, 2026. While the media was debating silver hitting a record high of $92 per ounce, behind the scenes, two of the biggest tech giants on Earth were in an intense battle, one that will determine who controls the future. Samsung, trying to secure the silver it needed for its groundbreaking solid-state battery, lost. Elon Musk's Tesla outbid them. And now Samsung is facing a crisis that could delay their entire solid-state battery launch by 12 to 18 months. Why does this matter to you? Because this isn't just about a silver shortage. This is the kind of supply chain crisis that will impact everything, from electric vehicles to renewable energy. And in the end, only one company will emerge with enough silver to power its future. Let's break it down. Now, let's put this in perspective. The battle for silver isn't just some isolated incident. It's a larger story about what happens when technology, scarcity, and power collide. You see, Samsung, a company once on track to revolutionize the EV industry with its solid-state battery, made a major miscalculation. They assumed they could buy silver whenever they needed it. Big mistake. The reality? Silver is disappearing fast. Samsung tried everything. They reached out to silver futures markets, contacted bullion dealers, even spoke directly to miners. But there was one problem. They couldn't get enough. They wanted 20 million ounces just for the first quarter of 2026, but they could only secure 8 million, a 12 million ounce shortfall. That's a problem. And it's not just Samsung. The silver required for EV batteries, energy storage, solar tech, it's simply not out there anymore. The vaults are empty. The miners are maxed out. So what happens when the companies that need silver the most, Tesla, Samsung, Apple, and others, are all fighting for the same limited resource? This is where things get really interesting. Let's talk numbers. On January 13th, 2026, Elon Musk made a massive move. Tesla didn't just secure silver for its own needs. They secured 85 million ounces. Why? Because Tesla understands what Samsung didn't. You don't wait until you need the resources. You secure them long before the crisis hits. Tesla didn't just buy silver off the shelf. They went straight to the miners, the vaults, and even the futures market, and they did it fast. They locked in 32 million ounces through direct mine contracts, 18 million ounces from vault acquisitions, and 12 million ounces through exchange channels. That's a total of 85 million ounces, more than the entire registered silver inventory at COMEX. But here's what changes everything. Tesla didn't just outbid Samsung, they crushed them. While Samsung was offering premiums of $48 over the spot price, Tesla was paying $50 to $70 more than that. The difference wasn't just price, it was the speed, the sheer urgency with which Tesla moved. Samsung couldn't keep up, they couldn't match Tesla's firepower, and now they're in a scramble for a metal that isn't there. This is where things start to escalate. Tesla's move wasn't just a strategic play, it was a game changer. And here's why. Tesla wasn't just securing silver for its electric vehicles. They're securing it for their entire future. While Samsung struggled to secure enough silver for their solid-state batteries, Tesla was already thinking 3 steps ahead. Think about this. Tesla's energy storage division is growing at an astonishing pace. In 2024 alone, the Megapack and Powerwall system saw a 60% increase in deployments. That's a huge deal, and it's being driven by the demand for energy storage solutions. And the key ingredient in all of it? Silver. Let me break it down. A single Megapack, Tesla's utility-scale energy storage system, contains 385 ounces of silver. Tesla's 2026 target for these megapacks is 8,000 units. That's 3.08 million ounces of silver. Add power walls, their smaller energy storage systems, and you're looking at nearly 4.6 million ounces for energy storage alone. This isn't just about cars, this is about securing the future of energy. And while Samsung's future is hanging by a thread, Tesla's is powered by a stockpile of 85 million ounces. But here's where it gets even more intense. Tesla isn't just securing silver for their existing products. They're planning to launch 4 brand new battery cell designs in 2026. And these new cells, they're going to need more silver, a lot more. These new battery designs, dubbed NC5, NC20, NC30, and NC50, are set to power Tesla's next-gen vehicles, from the Cybertruck to the robo-taxi. These cells aren't just an upgrade, they're a leap forward. But with that leap comes a higher silver demand. Industry analysts have already estimated that Tesla's new cells will require 15 to 25% more silver than their current 4680 cells. Now, Tesla's total silver requirement for 2026 is expected to hit between 18 to 22 million ounces. But Elon Musk wasn't content with just that. He knew the silver wouldn't be there when they needed it, so he secured 85 million ounces. Why? Because securing the future means not just buying what you need today, it means cornering the market before your competitors even realize there's a problem. Now, let's zoom out and see the bigger picture. Tesla's not the only one who needs silver. Every major tech and automotive company is facing the same pressure. The problem is there simply isn't enough silver to go around, and the clock is ticking. Samsung thought they had time. They thought they could just buy silver when they needed it. But that was a fatal mistake. The silver market isn't like it used to be. The supply is fixed, and it's getting tighter every day. The vaults are empty. The miners are at capacity. And what little silver is available is being snapped up in bidding wars. Here's the terrifying reality. If this continues, the entire global production of silver will be eaten up by a handful of companies. And as that happens, the price of silver is going to skyrocket. This isn't speculation. This is math. The more these tech giants fight for silver, the more it becomes a game of who has the deepest pockets. And right now, Tesla has a massive lead. What happens if this continues? A silver shortage of catastrophic proportions. Let's take a step back for a second and put this all into perspective. This isn't just about Tesla and Samsung anymore. This is about you. Yes, you. Every single product that's driving our modern world is made with silver. Your smartphone, the electric vehicle you might drive, solar panels powering homes, these all rely on silver. And the silver that's used in these products isn't something that can just be replaced easily. Imagine this, a company like Samsung with all its resources can't even secure enough silver to meet its production targets. And now they're in a panic facing delays that could set back their entire solid-state battery launch by a year or more. The ripple effects of this shortage aren't just about tech companies. They're about everyday consumers like you who could soon find themselves paying more for things they rely on. If this shortage continues, you might find that the cost of things you take for granted, like solar panels, electric cars, and even basic electronics, starts to climb. Think about it. If this feels familiar, say so in the comments. Now, let's move beyond the outrage and look at the system behind this crisis. Why is silver so important, and why is the world scrambling for it? The answer lies in the very mechanics that keep our modern economy running. It's about leverage, incentives, and the growing demand for technology. You see, silver isn't just a commodity, it's a key ingredient in the green energy revolution. Solar panels, electric vehicles, and energy storage systems all require silver. And with the rapid acceleration of these technologies, the demand for silver is growing exponentially. But the problem? The silver that's needed doesn't exist in the quantities required. It's stuck in the vaults, in mines, or already locked into contracts. Tesla understood this earlier than anyone. They saw the writing on the wall and knew that if they didn't act fast, they would be at the mercy of the supply chain collapse. The companies that act today, securing resources, controlling the supply, will control the future. And right now, Tesla has a commanding lead. But here's the unsettling truth. The system that allows this to happen, the way we've built industries around a resource that is finite and shrinking, is dangerously fragile. And once the scramble for silver hits its peak, there will be no turning back. So where do we go from here? What's next in this silver war? There are two possible paths forward, one for the companies who get ahead and one for those left scrambling in the wake of this crisis. On one hand, companies like Tesla, who have already secured their silver, are in an enviable position. They have a buffer, a strategic advantage that will insulate them from the worst effects of the shortage. They can weather the price spikes, continue production, and expand their dominance in both the EV and energy sectors. On the other hand, companies like Samsung, who thought they could just buy their way out of this problem, are facing a much darker future. Their solid-state battery launch is on the line, and if they can't secure enough silver, they could lose years of R&D, investments, and partnerships. And as the silver shortage tightens, their window to act is closing. This is a high-stakes game, and we're watching it unfold in real time. The momentum is already forming, and soon every tech giant will realize they need to act fast or risk falling behind. Now, let me leave you with one final thought. Tesla's move isn't just a smart business strategy. It's a warning, a declaration that the world is changing and the companies that control critical materials like silver will control the future. It's not just about securing the supply, it's about insulating themselves from a system that's already breaking down. If you're sitting on the sidelines watching this unfold, the question is, will you be ready when the rest of the world catches up? The silver that's being fought over today is the lifeblood of tomorrow's technologies. And right now, Tesla holds the key to the future. This isn't just a story about silver. It's about the battle for the next wave of innovation. And the lesson here? The companies that are securing their resources today will be the ones that dominate tomorrow. So what are you going to do? Are you going to keep watching from the sidelines, or will you take action? For continued analysis on this and other critical moments, make sure to follow. The silver battle isn't over. It's just beginning. It's